that prepares us for what we need to work on this week to get ready for them. But the reality is that I think what we learned from Camden Hills and Mount Ararat are applicable to this game.
The Maine men's hockey team came up with a big result this past weekend during their regular season series at the Alfond Arena. The Black Bears swept the Merrimack Warriors, scoring 5 goals in each game to secure a 6-point weekend. Maine now sits 6th in the Hockey East standings, just 2 points behind Northeastern and UMass, and are tied for 4th. The Black Bears will take on those Northeastern Huskies on Friday in Portland and then Saturday in Lowell due to the current construction being done to Northeastern's arena, and the team understands how important it is to come away with points from this series.
Obviously, it's down the stretch. Obviously, 3 games left is playoffs from here on out, and I think we control our destiny. Honestly, the standings are so tight right now, and any points can go either way, and you can drop, you could go up. So obviously, it's a big weekend for us ahead, and just keep looking to build on our game and build. The last 2 weekends, I thought we really been playing our way, and obviously last weekend got the results we wanted.
Maine seems to be turning it around, but for right now, that's all the time we have for sports. Here's your full 5-day forecast.
All right, thank you, Stone Artisans, your main stone supplier, 249-3040. Talking weather out there for today, we have some changes on the way. Sunshine's back in the forecast for tomorrow. After the light snow out there now will be ending tonight. 30s in the forecast tomorrow, but 40s on Friday, followed by a much colder then, most likely after the weekend. And again, kind of a warmer couple days and a much colder for us Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. All right, temperatures out there today, basically near 30 here in Bangor, 23 though only in Millinocket, 18 for Greenville. So there's some really cold air right there, not too far away. It's going to get colder before it gets warmer again. But again, our pattern's changing here by the end of the weekend. As the really cold stuff is still kind of sitting right there, that's going to make a run for us next week for a couple days, by the way. Meanwhile, 80s across Texas today. So again, the seasons are fighting across the plains and likely bringing us some weather, some more snow, and maybe some rain by the end of the weekend. Out there for us today, wind-wise, the wind has finally died down. It went calm for a while last night, followed by a northwest wind for a while today. Now it's turning out of the southeast for a while too. Likely wind gusts near 20 miles per hour tonight, and then throughout the day tomorrow as well. So a more breezy stretch of weather going forward, likely into Thursday evening and probably even Friday morning. So out there now is still a small craft advisory through this evening. Basically, it'll come down tonight, and tomorrow will be less windy or less wavy out there for sure, as there are some wave heights out there now approaching 5 or 6 feet. These will be coming down tonight into tomorrow morning. All right, so light snow and flurries across the area for us today. Not a huge deal, but again, with the frozen ground temperatures, lots of slush out there, it made things a bit messy for a while. Generally, a 1 to 3 inch snowfall fell across the area. It is winding down now. It'll end as some flurries tonight, followed by clearing skies late this evening, as all of this does get out of here by around daybreak tomorrow morning, and then turning mostly sunny throughout the day tomorrow. High temps back in the mid-30s tomorrow, so we're going to melt a bit of snow across the area once again. So again, snow ending tonight, decreasing clouds overnight, some sunshine for a while tomorrow, followed by probably increasing clouds later on tomorrow evening, and then Friday looking pretty good as well. Saturday too, followed by what could be another system getting in here later on Sunday. We'll see, of course, that is still several days away. All right, going forward though, snowfall wise, still some flurries left over. Machias area of our harbor could see another quarter inch of snow there. The rest of us though pretty much done, or the snow is ending out there for us right now. Our forecast then tonight though is flurries ending, low temperatures hanging out, 16 to 20 tonight with a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, we're talking about warmer temperatures, right? So sunshine by late afternoon, but kind of breezy tomorrow. That west wind could gust near 25, making that 36 feel a bit colder. Then looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows tomorrow 36, but cooler for Friday. Sunshine though Friday. Saturday, partly cloudy, 43. But then look what happens. A front comes through Saturday evening. Some light snow is back in the forecast for us on Sunday with a high temperature of only 29. Monday, a high of 17.
Jeff, thank you so much, and we will be right back.
Paramount Paving, Maine's go-to for all your paving and seal coating. Paramount Paving offers commercial and residential paving and seal coating services throughout eastern and central Maine. Give us a call for a free estimate today. Paramount Paving. When it comes to paving, we are Paramount.
Hi. Hi. With the Chase mobile app, things move a little more smoothly. Deposit checks easily and send money quickly. That's convenience from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
A little winter weather never stopped old George or Toyota from offering incredible savings to celebrate his birthday on vehicles from the longest lasting brand at the Toyota Washington's Birthday Savings Event. You could get an affordable $179 a month lease on a fun Corolla sedan with a total contract cost of $11,600. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Come get your savings in honor of old George at your New England Toyota dealer, your all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
Good luck to the Hamden girls basketball team in the championship from Carpet One. Leo and Sons Auto Repair in Hamden proudly congratulates the Hamden girls basketball team on reaching the state championships. Huckleberry's Card and Gift has a wide selection of puzzles for the entire family. Local items including raised mustard and scone mix from the Scone Goddess, jewelry, town signs, coffee mugs, and much more. Located in front of the Brewer City Hall.
Paramount Paving, Maine's go-to for all your paving and seal coating. Paramount Paving offers commercial and residential paving and seal coating services throughout eastern and central Maine. Give us a call for a free estimate today. Paramount Paving. When it comes to paving, we are Paramount.
Well, a cautionary tale from an animal shelter in California. They're warning people about artificial intelligence scams. San Jose's animal shelter says someone is posting false social media stories with AI-generated images of dogs. The shelter says over the past few weeks, posts have come out claiming a 3-year-old Dalmatian named Pongo and a puppy named Lumi would be euthanized if people didn't step up to help. Well, the shelter says the post even altered Pongo's picture to make it look like tears were coming from his eyes. The post claimed Pongo was in his final hour of mercy, but officials at the shelter say Pongo was not in danger and had actually been adopted. Well, a library in Unity is launching something that provides its people with more than just a good book. Our Doug Banks has the story.
At the Unity Public Library, there's things you can check out that can't be found within the pages of one of its approximately 12,000 books, like an iron, a ukulele, or snowshoes. It's called a library of things.
Many libraries are doing it.
It works just like any book off the shelf.
We put a barcode on the thing, librarian checks it out, it goes out the door, we know exactly where it is. If it's overdue, we send you a little email. You can search for those things in the catalog that's at our website.
With around 30 items, Unity's Library of Things is currently in its
very beginning stages.
But a newly built storage shed will be put out back in May, which will hopefully change things.
It's at that time when we'll start really gathering by donation and purchase.
By then, they hope to have around 500 items, ranging from can openers to walkie-talkies and more essential things.
Power outage is certainly a reality here, and we've seen other libraries of things that really cater to that in more disaster-prone areas.
When Unity College closed its campus during the pandemic, it took with it the only library in town. But when Unity Public Library opened 2 years later, it suddenly became a bookworms hub for around 6,000 people across 6 towns. Now they're looking to provide more than just a good read.
We're not a wealthy area with a huge tax base. Giving people something that they can use and borrow instead of having to buy seems like a very valuable service to our area. We're all about figuring out how can the library be the most useful to our people.
In Unity, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
And that is going to do it for us, folks. From everyone here at ABC 7 News, take care and have a great rest of your night. And for more, please do join us over on Fox 22 News tonight at 6:30.
Tonight, key takeaways from President Trump's high-stakes State of the Union. Also, tracking more snow right after the historic nor'easter.
This is her claim. You want money for rent and utilities for the time that the plaintiff stayed in the house after your mother died.
Correct.
That's what your counterclaim is. Okay. Did you have a contract with her?
No, Judge.
Goodbye. Go home.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
You know, I did a wonderful thing by caring for her family.
I feel that my mother was a wonderful woman and friend to Susan.
I am sorry that they dismissed me.
And she came after me, the daughter.
I think at this point that the money would be the apology or the thank you.
I think she would like to have cash.
For doing what I did.
She has a life. She would like money. It's just not my money.
I took a year out of my life and I came and cared for their mom.
I think my mother is very pleased. She loved Judge Judy.
You know, I'm sorry it came to this. I did not want this.
She was a part of our family. That is no longer true.
Life will go on. You know, we'll just turn the page.
This is Fox 22 News Tonight.
There are mixed reactions to President Trump's marathon State of the Union address. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones. His supporters say it was perfectly patriotic, while critics believe it put the country's deep divides on full display. Fox's Rebecca Castor has more from Washington.
A standing ovation for the U.S. men's Olympic gold medal hockey team was one of the few bipartisan moments at Tuesday night's State of the Union. Otherwise, it was an evening filled with political stunts and a clearly divided audience.
The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens. Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up.
Yes, we want to protect Americans. He's not doing it, so...